Anyway, again, this was to have for Dank, since he was in the chat last night and actually up on panel for a brief little bit. Told him that I would go ahead and do this, so here I am. And I hate to say it, but I had to go through and set it for subscribers only. I did not engage slow mode. Oh. How you doing, GD?
Not good, DFK. You kicked me twice last night. Because Betty Washam said it. DFK, do you know how to make your did you learn how to put slow mode on?
Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to go in and do that now.
Yeah, or subscriber only. It's a bot this guy uses. We know who the guy is.
Yeah, it is subscriber mode only. Okay, so let's see. I gotta come here. Let's see. Wait, no, I didn't. All right, my channel. Come here.
You can do subscriber for an hour.
Well, it gave an option for length of time, and I set it for 5 minutes. So apparently, I got a new subscriber out of this crap anyway.
You can change it to 1 hour, 2 hours.
Let's see. Got to get back over there. That's not where I need to be. YouTube Studio. Come on. And here. And it's loading. It's just not going really quick. Customization. Subscribers. Could have sworn I saved that, but apparently I didn't. Slow mode. Got that. Save. Okay. Let's see if that helps. Let's hope it does, because it's not looking like it here.
Yeah, but you get slow mode on, that will help a bit. Anyway, let's get back to last night. Anything Betty says you do, you're like a little puppy dog, and it's very sad to see.
Well, I'll tell you, GD, I am trying to turn this around, because my channel has been nothing but shit shows from day one. So I am trying to turn that around. That's all I'm trying to do. All the back and forth, yelling back and forth, it gets old. So if it can be civil conversation, that's what I'm looking to get out of it.
And yeah. So you kicked me because Betty said it. You kicked Tony because Betty said it. She's the one bringing a lot of drama to your channel. People hate her. Don't you realize that?
Well, you guys make it pretty obvious.
I mean, DFK, she's totally nuts. Okay. Do you think this woman's completely sane, DFK?
Oh, I don't think anybody's completely sane.
Do you think she's like nuttier than most?
She's not as nutty as some people I've come across.
For Christ's sake, DFK, you're just like a puppy dog, yeah?
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, you got to be a man, women like men who, like, not like Tonkin, who doesn't stick up for himself, but women like men, like, that take control. Do you understand that?
I do understand that.
I mean, I like you, DFK, but it's terrible watching you get controlled by Betty Washam. And you gave me a lecture last night about respect is mandatory. Why should I respect Betty Washam?
Well, Shiva pointed out that I was incorrect on what I was requesting. I just would like people to be respectful. That's the ultimate goal.
Polite maybe, but not respectful.
How you doing, Dank?
Okay, you just want to talk to about you and Dank, don't you? I'm happy to leave you.
That's all right, GD. I mean, we could talk in a minute, but I know you wanted to get some things off of your chest or whatever. So I'm just going to mute up. I just want to let
No,
DFK
no,
know that I'm here.
Dank, this is your stream with DFK, and I'm not going to sit in the middle of this. Is what DFK's been waiting for. Please tell him how bad it is, Dank. DFK, thank you for having me.
Anytime.
Appreciate you, GD.
Thank you, Dank. Talk to you.
What's up, DFK?
Not a whole hell of a lot. How was your day?
Oh, it's pretty good. Not too bad. Just worked.
Yeah. Today's the last of my days off. My week starts tomorrow.
Oh, really?
So,
You a truck driver?
no.
I just assumed that.
Nope, nothing that glorious.
Gotcha. So I know you wanted to talk just me and you or whatever, and I know that you've been having issues with your stream, with your bots and stuff.
Yeah, I think I got it figured
if
out.
you want, I can put the link in the chat of who that bot is, just so you know.
Yeah, GD was saying that they know who it is and it's been reported. So
Yeah. So.
but slow mode is on, so that should help drastically.
Yeah, it should.
Make it a lot easier to kick them out of here under all their different sock accounts and everything.
Yeah. Hey, Boop. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. I did talk about coming in here today during my drive home from work. So you're probably going to be getting people coming in from my channel or whatever.
Yeah, this is actually the second one because the first one got spammed and I couldn't figure out how to stop it. And it's like, oh my God, just end the thing.
Yeah, and I've been jumping from kind of watching you trying to get it going, and then trying to keep up with D-Band's stream, because it seems like she has something like she really wants to get something off her chest, but she's kind of waiting for the right people that she wants to hear the message get across. And I'm pretty sure it has to do with you and Betty. I don't know, but I'm just in there trying to find out what her take of it is, because I've always wondered what her relationship was with Betty. Like all of a sudden Betty had this friend D-Band that had this big old following, and then everything just started blowing up out of nowhere, and then you came in. So I'm just trying to figure everything out.
Yeah, it's just I saw one of D-Band's panels one night and Betty was on there and she was talking about her channel, so I found her channel and subscribed to her channel and watched her channel for a little bit. And she stemmed off into true tragedies, and shit like that kind of intrigues me. So started going there regularly.
Mm-hmm.
So
what do you think about her? Do you believe her when she says that her dog is telling her about dead people?
Anything is possible, in my opinion.
I don't want to start calling you names or anything like that, dude, because I think you have a big heart. I think you are a good dude. I don't think, I'm not saying that so that you like me. Okay. I'm just telling you my opinions of you, from what I've seen. You seem pretty legit, but you seem very gullible. Am I off track?
Well, I do try and take people at
You're roboting big time, dude.
I don't know what the hell. I've got the roboting or echoing.
Roboting. Let me check. Let me see if it's me, or we could check the chat.
Well, no, you sound good. You sound fun.
Okay, let's find out if the chat hears that same thing.
Is that any better?
Yes, that worked.
Okay. I do know that dogs pick up on things that people don't. I do know that, well, animals in general pick up on things. Like if you have a cat, just before an earthquake, a cat will get the hell away. Just run.
Right.
So I
Yeah,
mean,
because they could feel the ground moving from from the distance or whatever. Okay, I understand that. Um, Here's the thing, dude. She's had that dog for a few years now. Here's the thing. Like you said, you just met Betty, if not too long ago, and that she was doing one thing, and then now she's trying to do this true tragedies thing, right? So that dog all of a sudden started learning about um, being psychic just as soon as she started this new channel. Isn't that a little fishy?
well, I don't know of any mention of the dog prior to that.
Well, she's always had the dog, but it's never been a psychic dog.
Well, again, I've never heard anything about the dog until recently.
Yeah. And then, bro, like last night, I hate to bring up last night or whatever, but it was pretty disgusting, bro. And I hope you agree with me on this, even though she's your friend, because this is what I'm trying to figure out, dude. Like, is there anything that Betty can do wrong in your eyes? Is there?
Well, I think I pretty much made that clear last night when I pulled her wrench and timed her out.
So why did you do that?
Because she was doxing.
Wow.
So yeah.
Well, she's definitely known for that. Okay, well, see, and this goes to the narrative that I'm talking about. That I can see that you're a good dude, and like I told you the first time we met, I'm not trying to save you, dude. Okay, but I do believe that some guys on the internet can get taken for a fucking ride, bro. And a lot of your friends, you don't even have to believe my word, dude. Just read your chat. Read your chat, DFK. Like take what they're saying. Don't take what they're saying as just troll comments, bro. They're serious, bro. These people have looked into Betty on their own. They didn't just look at my channel. People have been some of these people that are in here commenting have been friends with her, and I mean roommates with her. Okay, there's somebody in your chat that actually opened up her doors to Betty, bro. And now she's a sub of mine and a very respectful person. Okay. I'm just trying to let you know about the people that are in your chat that are telling you about Betty, and you're kind of just blocking them because Betty's telling you that it's Dank, because Betty's telling you that she's being stalked, but you don't even know anything about her dog. So that tells me that you don't know too much about what she's been doing these last few years.
Okay, so is it all right to ask how you came across her?
Sure.
How you started getting interaction with her?
Sure. I was friends with this channel named FKN Freddy. Well, I was friends with him, and then we started beefing. We had a big fight, but then we had a coming together moment or whatever, and he had just been exposing and had a conversation with this convicted pedophile named David Tottashini. This guy, David Tottashini, had a huge fucking following on YouTube, had a lot of fucking subscribers, and he himself was is a disgusting doxer. Okay. Anybody that's trying to expose him, he has people that are anons or whatever, people that know their way around the webs, and he's doxed a lot of people that have exposed him and shit. So I guess Betty was going after him as well, but Betty wasn't connected with these guys, FK and Freddy and Treach and OG1 Kenobi, which are the original people that I found exposing David Tottashini. So after subbing to a couple of those channels or whatever, it led me to a live stream where it was Betty doing a live stream in front of a brick wall. And I went in there and I kind of trolled. I was like, "Oh, look at this nice masonry background or whatever." Just kind of like a troll comment. Nothing big. She even didn't take it that serious. But I noticed that she was like, well, the train went by her house or whatever, and all of a sudden she was like, "Oh, look, it's a Trump train, woo!" Trump train. And I was like, oh, look, I ran into a Trump supporting channel that has a nice little following. Okay, cool. Because I've been doing a lot of research on Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein and Alex Acosta and all these pieces of shit for quite some time. So I figured this is a good channel for me to drop some truth in and enlighten them, about, maybe about how Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein stood side by side in 1997, Southern District Court of New York, and they had to face rape charges together as co-defendants. That's Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. So I wanted to talk to her about that, see if she knew anything about that. And she faked the research. Okay. So I asked her to look up who the Labor Secretary of the United States was at the time. He was a Donald Trump appointee. Okay. Donald Trump appointed him as Labor Secretary of the United States. Labor Secretary, for some reason, I don't know why, but if you look it up, Labor Secretary is in charge of coordinating these child trafficking stings and all that shit. Okay, so now we're getting into just like the police do internal affairs investigations, right? Police policing themselves. Anyways, she refused to tell the truth about Trump and Acosta. Like she faked the research. She looked up the guy Acosta, and she talked about, oh, look, it's Trump hired, it's his first Hispanic appointee. Like, oh, points for Trump. But she totally glossed over and totally didn't even mention the fact that he was the guy that was the Attorney General in Florida who signed the sweetheart deal for Jeffrey Epstein and blocked about 80 victims from being able to have any kind of justice. She didn't mention that. So like I said, it got really hostile in that live stream, and I was like, whoa, like there's a lot of people in there that are fucking brainwashed like a son of a bitch. So that was my first day at Betty's, bro. That was my first day. And I made a video after that because of her friends or her, her warriors or whatever. They went to bat for her, and even though I was in there trying to drop some truth, they didn't want to hear it because she didn't want to hear it, So one by one, slowly, I started doing videos and watching her stuff and exposing, or whatever, just doing reaction videos to whatever she was talking about. Nothing major. And then I fell into this video where it was like a 12-minute video where she literally says that her and her friend were doing some kind of sex trafficking, child trafficking. I'm sure you've seen that video, haven't you, DFK?
I don't think I've actually seen the video, no.
Well, shouldn't today be the day?
Well, I know that she was doing some modeling, and that's where she met that one dude. What's his name?
Yeah, that's a separate thing, the John Casablanca thing. Yeah, that's a whole separate another thing, dude. That's pretty gross. But like I said, that's a whole nother thing. What she was talking about was some research that she was doing with this guy that lived in Ohio. His name was Adam, and supposedly him and her, I guess he was a computer geek or whatever, and they were in contact or whatever through Facebook or however they were contacting each other, and they were trying to get into some farm, and where they were selling kids and raping kids, and I mean, in this video where she's explaining all this, she's saying that she's seen it. She's seen kids being being raped, and I mean, that right there is you're admitting to watching child porn. Now, before she said that they bought 49,000 links using Bitcoin. And she literally said she spent thousands of dollars. Or I'm sorry, she said we spent thousands of dollars. So now I'm interested. Okay, now I really want to know, okay, well, Who's this guy that she was working with? Is he a cop? Who got busted? How far did that go? What the fuck is this all about? And I'm already knowing the answers to my questions because of the live stream where she's talking about all this. She looks like she's I mean, I don't want to slander her, but her eyes look like she's possessed, like she's in a hole. I don't know if she was on something different or whatever, but you know, I haven't seen her eyes look like that since that day. It was just a really dark stream, bro, and it's actually an hour-long stream. And I actually just got my hands on that uncut, unedited hour-long stream, and she ends up, you know, admitting to a lot more stuff, and then she does get into talking about the day that she spent with Casablancas at the pool and in the limo, and you know, completely, you know, hanging out with people that are hanging out with children that are dancing on stripper poles. And she has a conversation with this guy Casablancas, which this guy Casablancas was the owner of Elite Modeling Agency. He is known for, you know, I think he married, he had a baby with some girl at 15 years old. She was 15. So he in public, he's, you know, one of those guys, right? But he'd just never been convicted of it. Well, she partied with him at a pool, and he was telling her, because she is 30 years old at this time. This is what she says. She was 30 years old, and he's telling her, "Look, lady, you're not that pretty. You're not what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for." And he's pointing at these little kids that are dancing on poles and fucking half naked in swimming pools, I guess. And he's saying that's sexy and shit like that. So Betty, I don't know what the fuck was going through her mind, or if she was trying to offer. I don't know. But what she says next is fucking sad and disgusting. Because right after this guy says that he likes little kids, she pulls out her wallet and shows this fucking disgusting individual pictures of her kids when they were babies. Why would she do that?
Yeah, that I don't know.
And I don't think we'll ever know, because I don't even know if she knows why she did that, or even why she said that. Who knows if it's even true. But the thing is that she said it. And here's the thing, DFK. Go through my videos, bro. There's some videos where I'm reacting, okay? But most of my videos are just me replaying her own videos and her own words, dude. And it's not like I'm just picking on her, dude, okay? She says and she talks about some disgusting things. And over these years, okay, because another thing that I'm not sure she told you is that her and I had a 3-hour conversation when we first started having this beef. We had a conversation with one guy that was the moderator, and it was a great 3-hour conversation. In my opinion, there was no yelling the way it is now. And I got a lot of info out of her. She wanted to talk, you know, and you know, that's where she said to me that she shut down this modeling agency that guy owned, and that it, you know, that she exposed it as some kind of pedophile ring. Well, actively, while we were live on that chat, I go on the web and I look up that modeling agency, and I see that they're closed, but not till 9 a.m. They'll be back open at 9 a.m. So the agency, I went to the Better Business Bureau and made sure that they were on there and they were accredited on there. Okay. So, well, I'm not sure if they were accredited, but they were, it was on there. It was on the Better Business Bureau as a business. So she lied. Okay. So this lady is a compulsive liar. Okay. You've seen how she started off yesterday by saying, you lied about that little boy and said that he was missing when he was found. She completely, blatantly lied. And I showed you that. I proved to you that. She even apologized. DFK. So you see these interactions that I've had with her, okay? Just from what you've seen, okay? Where do you get stalking from that?
Well, it would depend on the term stalking.
Well, you don't explain it when you say when you're constantly slandering me about that, dude. You're not explaining what you mean by that. So can you please explain for the chat now?
Okay, well, if you're constantly coming around, after she's told you to stop, that definitely qualifies as harassment at the minimum.
Okay. Well, is harassment going in there and asking respectful questions? And isn't it a public platform? And if I go in there, she has a chance to block me, right? Which is, she exercises that all the time, right?
Correct.
And you're a First Amendment guy, right?
Yes.
So do you consider me being lied upon? Okay. I go in there, I ask a respectful question, and I get blocked. Okay. And then I get lied upon. Okay. Then I get slandered. And then I want to make another account so I can go back in there and say, hey, what she just said was not true. All I was doing was asking this question. And then she just took it and did this with it. Okay. So that's me making a sock account, coming back in there and making that point. Is that stalking?
That's harassment, in my
That's
opinion.
harassment?
That's harassment.
So you've never wanted to prove your point in somebody's channel where you're being silenced?
Not to that extent, no.
Well, to that extent, you got to understand that we're talking about someone that's admitted to so many crimes to where she admits the FBI came to her house, which I don't think the FBI came to her house. I think it was just the police. I think one of my subs had mentioned that in the comment section earlier. Said that she knows a couple people that might have called that or whatever, or called that in, and it was not the FBI. So she, this is the pattern of Betty, bro. She'll take one thing and she will just stretch it as far as possible. And this is potentially going to poison your chat and your subs, bro. And from what I hear from your side, your angle is, you're trying to bring more positivity to your stream and stuff, right?
Correct.
Well, it's like you're playing with water and oil, bro. Because clearly you see that she's a toxic person. I understand that if you like her, bro, if you like her personality, you think she has a good heart. I understand all that. But do you see that she's been hurtful to a lot of people, bro? And I'm not just talking about me and my lady. Do you not see in the comments where she's doxed people? I mean, obviously you took her wrench away. She's doxing people, okay? Yes. She's saying that she's having conversations with people's children, okay? And she accused me of revenge porn, just like she's trying to accuse somebody else of it now. I don't know the situation with that person. I don't know what that is about. But she tried to do the same fucking narrative, same stream. She looked at the same website, pretty much, same exact thing. I swear I had a deja vu last night, bro, because she's done the same thing to me, and I have never, ever, ever in my life solicited or received any nude pics of hers, and nor have I ever gone to any other platform to look for her. Okay.
Neither.
I'm telling you that as a man. Okay. You don't have to believe me, but I'm telling you that with my word. She's lying. Okay. Now,
I've not gone to any platforms trying to find her for anything. GD says they're in Discord. Great. I hardly ever go to Discord, so.
Well, I'm talking about she's saying that I'm following her to meet me. She's slandering me and lying about me, saying that I followed her to her other jobs, is what she calls them, and that I am going over there and attacking her and meet me and her OnlyFans, dude. I've never had either of those profiles, and I never will. Okay. Now I do have a couple videos on my channel that is screen recorded from a couple of her meet me sessions where she had some drama with people, where she was disrespecting some black dude, and another one where some dude that has been he was a victim, obviously himself. You could tell by the way he was passionate about it. This dude trolled her hard and was really upset with her. But the thing is That's where she's getting the narrative of this, me following her to meet me. Like she's never seen, a Dank Williams in her meet me and me go in there and start trying to troll her. No, she's just assuming that it's me going in there when actually it's someone that I swear to you, I have no idea who it is. It's just someone that has my email and they send me the videos and they say, hey, look at this fucking lunatic do this today. And then they say, if you want to, do it. If not, or if you find something about this that needs to be, if this helps, then there you go. And sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. But the thing is, I don't follow her. Okay, that's stalking. Is when I'm following her to other platforms. When I'm going in and I'm just trolling just to troll, bro. But I'm pretty sure everyone could see that I have pretty much an agenda. Okay, my agenda is to get answers from Betty, okay? Truthful answers, which is something that I've never gotten about this whole fucking thing with that guy that died and her watching all that shit. I mean, because no one admits to watching and paying for all that stuff unless something happened like that, right? So, my agenda is to get to the bottom of that, get some justice maybe for this guy that I don't know, could have been murdered, could have died of natural causes. I don't know. She said both stories. She that's another thing is that this guy that she holds, in high regards, there's no videos of him. There's no videos of him on her channel, bro. Isn't that fishy? I'm sure it's not to you right now because you don't know who I'm talking about. But to the people that are in the chat and that know about this whole thing, that's pretty fishy. Okay. She, in that video where she admitted to all those crimes, she said that her friend was killed over what they were doing. That's her exact words. That's a quote. My friend was killed over what we were doing. And what she was doing before she said that she was researching pedophilia and child sex trafficking. Those are her words exactly. All right.
Now, as far as that goes, if you made the claim that she's got all these hours of porn and stuff like that.
Well, no, she made that claim, brother.
Okay. But anyway, that came out
from her mouth.
Right. So, in my opinion, I'm just saying this is a possibility that, yes, maybe they did get those sites to try and track them down, to shut them down.
Uh-huh.
I'm saying that that's a possibility. So
absolutely. But here's the and DFK, I hope there's people doing that right now, and they are reporting that shit to whoever needs to know that shit so that they can prosecute. Okay, here's the thing: she didn't do that. In that same stream, she says, as soon as her friend died, she left town, and before she left town, she hit the fucking phone store and had her phone basically bleach bit. And she said that the people at the phone store told her, Betty, did you know that the CIA and the FBI is on you and they're looking at you? And if you would have had your location on, you would have been fucked. That's what she said.
I've heard this. I've heard this.
Oh shit! I didn't even see. I didn't know if anybody was in here.
Yeah, there's 5 people on panel now.
All right. Yeah, I'm not looking at chat or anything.
Yeah. D-Band's right beside you, by the way.
All right, cool. Yeah, somebody was saying that they heard about that.
Yeah, Yoda was saying he heard about it.
Yeah, I've heard about that when Betty was on D-Band's channel and just giving some of her several life stories that she shared.
Thank you, Yoda.
And I want to say, D-Band, the way we met, or the way, I was, I guess, thrown into your whole little, your angle of YouTube or whatever, your pocket. I didn't know anything about you or your people or anything. All of a sudden, Betty was with this other person named Betty, and this Dulce Betty, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
No, she was never in with Dulce Betty at all. Listen, okay. No. Listen, she convinced me Dulce Betty is a friend of mine.
Okay.
And Betty Washam convinced me that she was involved with trolls that swat your house, they attack your children, your boyfriends, your husbands, they go after your jobs.
She
That's
is
how
involved
she
with them.
projected it.
Well, she is
They
involved with them.
didn't-
She's working with those people that do that.
I know, but here's
Aaron
the
V.
thing.
Cox is one of them.
That
but the guy-
lasted, Dank,
sorry.
that lasted for a minute.
Right.
And we saw exactly, because she showed herself.
Yep. And that's
She
what
was
she
on
does.
my panel. She was on my panel 3 times, maybe 4.
Right.
And it was clear as day. It was like a second in time before we realized. Okay, so everybody was just like, "Whoa, she was trolled by these guys," you know. And then in almost the same fucking minute, we were just like, "Whoa, she is actually the fucking aggressor. She
Yeah.
is actually, you know." It took us literally a
Minute.
second, but don't say Betty into this at all, because it was me that gave Betty Washam a platform, because I wanted to give her a chance. I believe that she was trolled. I didn't know why she was trolled.
And I had no problem with what you were doing. That's
But
why
here's the
I
thing,
never had
Dink,
nothing bad to say about
listen
you.
to me, Dink. I didn't have to listen to your videos. I
No.
didn't have to listen to anybody else's videos that is clearly out there. I saw what she did to my channel.
Yep.
In a period like of no time. And I'm like, what in the hell? Like, she showed herself. I didn't have to go and listen to you. I didn't have to go listen to any. It's not just you, though, that has videos out there. No. I saw it for myself on my own channel.
But I get blamed for every single thing that.
Well, now I'm getting blamed for it too. I saw her for what she was. I didn't have, you know, and then it was only then that she did that shit to me in no time, within 3 weeks, less than a month. Then I went looking, and I was just like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
My God. And I was mad. And I fucking tried to tell you, DFK, and you fucking dismissed me because I'm not a single fucking asshole looking for a fucking white knight, you fucking moron. Fucking accusing me of being the banshee.
And I explained that.
And you're still white knighting for the motherfucker. You don't listen to nobody. Why? Because you're just like her. You just want crap, fucking clicks and views, DFK.
Yeah.
You're a fool.
Okay.
K. Get fucking help, DFK. He doesn't want help, Dink. You're up here trying to fucking help this fucking guy. He doesn't want it. He wants this kind of attention, whether it's negative or fucking way negative.
Entertainment.
Exactly. He's just like her.
And that's the attention that I don't want her to get, because we've all seen that.
Exactly. He's just like her.
And that's the attention that I don't want her to get, because we've all seen that she's gotten all kinds of subs here lately, and I think that it's for the wrong reasons. A lot of people are promoting her for entertainment purposes, and I understand.
Right.
Somebody on this
To make a
side
mockery out of her.
got her over 600 subs without knowing exactly who this girl is.
Absolutely.
And one of these days, he's going to realize what he did, and he's going to fucking fix it.
Well, one of these days she's just going to fucking toss him to the side, because he's not going to be of any use to her, and he's going to feel like shit, and he's going to have to move on.
Yeah, and you know, sadly, these people, they're always going to support DFK because they give him content. You know, this is the thing, Dank. None of these people actually even care. I think AB actually does care, but the rest of them, they don't give a fuck. I wish they did.
I haven't looked at this AB channel. I see he's got a good following.
He's a good man. He's a good man.
Okay. I seen
He was a
promoting her.
troll. Yeah, he's a troll. Just I guess we're all trolls, right?
I mean,
No, he took the bait. He took the bait. He's just like, this is how a victim reacts.
Yep.
This is how a victim reacts. You know, even if she was a victim, Dank, it's no reason to do this to people. That is no reason, no excuse to fucking do this to people.
Absolutely. And
We've all been through something.
She has been through a lot of shit. Well,
a lot of us have, Dank.
Yeah, of course. She shouldn't get that. She shouldn't get that treatment. She shouldn't get the pass.
Exactly.
And that's what she gets. Everybody gives her a goddamn pass.
Hey, DFK, can I say something, please?
Sure.
All right. I'm wondering why one of your panelists is being allowed to yell and scream on this panel.
That's her inside voice.
My God, I'd hate to hear her outside voice.
Exactly.
Well, maybe you haven't been put under the scrutiny that I have here recently.
Well, maybe
somebody that I am not.
Excuse
me, mister.
Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't care.
You haven't been fucking falsely accused of being somebody that you're not.
Okay. And why do you care?
And I'm sure that you're always so calm, but if you're on the receiving end, you would not be so fucking calm. So shut up.
Trust me, I would.
And I can feel where both of you guys are coming from on that. Just earlier this morning or today after work, I did a drive stream home, and I got passionate and I started yelling, and but that was me on my channel. I'm on DFK's channel right now, so I'm my goal is to keep it cordial, keep it respectful, and try not to raise my voice. Some people, the thing is that we're passionate. We're passionate about what we've been through, and some people have been through worse than others. I do appreciate DFK for not muting her or kicking her. We got to give him respect for that. Some people would.
I got brought into this today. That was brought to me by some other people. I have left the situation, and I'm being brought back into this because of this girl and DFK. And I am going to get loud about it because I'm sick of it. I want away from this. Now, I don't know if you people have ever been on the receiving end of this, but you get fucking tired of it. And I'm not fucking like her to where she fucking gets loud and whatever, claiming victim.
No,
I just keep my fucking name out of your mouth. Like, I did nothing but try to help DFK, and I give Betty Washam a voice because I believe that she was trolled. That's it. So don't talk about me because I fucking let her talk on my panel 3 or 4 times in a month.
Somebody's roboting.
I don't hear any roboting.
It's you, DFK.
It's your internet, Dank.
Well, I don't hear anybody roboting.
Nor do I.
It's that California internet.
Oh, me?
I don't hear roboting either. That obviously is a diversion. But listen, I did get pissed off because, again, I'm being accused of being somebody else that I'm not. I haven't even spoke of DFK or Betty Washam in weeks. And today I'm being brought back up because DFK and Betty need something else to talk about, and to drag another person's name into this. I'm going to get loud because I'm sick of it. I want nothing to do with either one of them. Nothing. That's
Why are you up here? Why are you up here?
Because I'm making my point, and I'm making it clear.
You want nothing to do with them, so you came up on DFK's panel to have something to do with them.
Exactly, because everybody's here listening. Exactly, mister. Okay, just so you know. And you know what? You know what, mister? I don't even know who I'm speaking to. But if you were on the receiving end, of this, you would do the exact same thing. And if you didn't, I don't know what your problem is.
I wouldn't care.
I'm definitely going to speak out against it.
I really just wouldn't care.
I think she's just reading.
Oh, okay, really?
I
Okay.
think she's reached the
Everybody
boiling
go
point.
troll this guy. Everybody go troll this guy. Let's see if he really reacts like this, if he's on the receiving end of this
I
bullshit.
don't have a channel, so good luck with that. But all
Oh,
right.
okay, yeah, all right. Well, you're on fucking YouTube. You got a channel.
I have no video, so what are you going to post to?
Oh, okay. So you just get on people's fucking panels and fucking voice your opinion without knowing anything? Really? Is that what you do?
No, I came up here to ask why you're not being respectful. DFK's got
I am
panel
being
rules.
respectful, but you know what?
He has panel rules.
You need to catch up. Maybe you need to catch up, mister.
Well, I'm saying DFK has panel rules, though. He's made very clear
Okay,
about being respectful on his panel.
He neglects his own panel rules often. Maybe you haven't seen that either. You're speaking of shit that you don't
loud,
even know
so he
about.
has to be able to talk loud enough to hear over him snoring.
Ford truck guy, I understand she's got a lot of anger. That's why I'm letting her go.
Right.
Yeah, I think she's reached the point with her situation, which I don't know too much about her situation, so I may be speaking out of line here, but I think she's just reached a boiling point, and she just wants to. I guess she wants to vent it. She's asked for Betty. She wants to confront Betty, DFK, and she wanted to talk to me as well, and she wants to get it out, and hopefully maybe she'll move on from this, or I don't know what her plan is, but I think today
Dank
she's
is
speaking out because
right.
she's reached
Dank is
the boiling point.
absolutely right in what he said. He's right.
Okay.
But I appreciate you, Ford truck guy. I understand where you're coming from too, man. But it is what it is.
I guarantee I was part of a panel where DFK and I talked about these idea of respect that he wants on his panel, and that he should apply these rules universally to everybody that comes on, whether it's Betty, whether it's other panel members, whether it's whoever. Well, that people should be respectful on these panels.
He tends to give the ladies a little extra pass, and that's DFK. That's his personality, and that's what we have to deal with when we're on his panel.
Mm-hmm. All right, whenever you guys are ready, I'll move on to a new topic and stuff. I've said my piece about the respect thing. I got a little diatribe about YouTube and whether it's a public forum or not, but you guys keep going.
For sure. So DFK, is there any chance you can get her on so that she can talk to D-Ban?
That's up to Betty, not me.
Is there any way you can reach out to her?
I can send her a message.
I mean, I'm sure D-Ban would appreciate that. It'd be nice to just get this out of the way tonight, and then just hopefully we can move forward or something. I'm not sure how many people were in that chat yesterday, but she showed her true colors right in front of you yesterday, DFK, and I know you said that you muted her, you took her wrench or whatever, but it was for something that's like a non-issue, really. Doxing Betty and doxing, it just goes hand in hand, because see, this is the way she looks at it. I put my name out there, so your name can be out there. And some people respect and want their anonymity, right?
Correct.
And she's taking that from people.
Dank.
And that could be fucking hurtful.
Dank. She threatened me. She threatened to come after me because I stopped her from taking control over my channel. She was blocking people for asking about somebody's health.
And I felt bad for you that day that she was doing that to you, where she was almost trying to make you do things on your channel that you did not feel comfortable doing. I fucking felt really, really bad for you that night. That was again Betty showing exactly who she is.
You know what? And I try to tell DFK, but DFK don't care because it's not happening to him. And if it does happen to him, he doesn't care anyway. I'm
pretty sure I cut a clip of that night, and it's somewhere probably in my playlist where it's. I have it all. It's not deleted. I have it all. There it is. So DFK, you should probably see that too, man. how she does her own friends. But I mean, I don't know you, DFK. So I really am not trying to like enlighten you or anything like that. I mean, you asked for me to, to talk to me today or whatever. Obviously, there's other things going on or whatever, so I respect that too. But bro, I mean, if you really want to know why I've been, dropping all these videos on Betty, all you have to do is just click on the playlist, bro. Don't be afraid of what you're going to see. And then after you see that playlist, if you feel like I'm still being that way, I would happily have another sit down with you.
Yeah, and you really need to rethink what she's trying to do to the fucking Taryn too, DFK. You fucking asshole. You fucking asshole!
DFK, do you have anything for that?
I've been called asshole many times, so as to why.
Okay, DFK.
I think she was saying something about Taryn. Isn't that a sub of yours?
Oh, Taryn Dixoff? Yeah, I wasn't sure what she was referring to with that.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm referring to, DFK.
No,
She's going after her? Really?
Please tell me
Fucking
what I
my
know.
two beagles? Really?
Please
Really?
tell me what I know. Apparently, you seem
know
to know what I know,
exactly.
even though I don't.
You know
So
exactly. She made threats against them both.
Did you hear that, DFK?
And me, DFK. Me and you got shit. But fucking my two beagles and Taryn?
I am not aware of any threats.
You fucking retard.
Okay. My two beagles, I don't know. Apparently D-Band says I do, but I guess I don't. So I would actually like to know what she's doing to Taryn.
JD in the chat said, "What about?"
She threatened her.
With
she
what?
Threatened me, my two beagles, and Taryn and GD.
With
so don't act like you don't know what she did.
Threatened you with what?
To go after them. All of us. For speaking against her. DFK.
Okay, and
that's
okay with you, right? That's okay with you?
But go after you how?
Yeah, that's the question.
I don't know. She's crazy.
Well,
you tell me.
I have no idea. I have no idea how she meant it. That's
you have no idea. Now you don't have no idea.
DFK,
nobody has any idea.
DFK, if you want to meet one of her official henchmen, just look up Brad Hingley, Hingley. He is convicted of making terroristic threats and has videos up defending or casting spells on me, I guess, because of what I do, showing Betty's videos and stuff. This guy,
Dank.
Yeah.
I have a question. What do you know about the boyfriend that was in the wheelchair and how badly he was abused and scratched? And do you know anything about that?
No. Okay. So the dude that had his legs amputated, she met him just months after that happened, and she lived with him. He was living in like some kind of timeshare or something like that, like a temporary condo, while he was going through some other shit. I think with his old girlfriend or whatever. I don't know of any abuse with that relationship with the guy Zach. Okay, with the ex-boyfriend that is now the fiance again, Steve. I have seen actual pictures sent to me from his girlfriend at the time. Okay, so Steve's girlfriend. Steve broke up with Betty. Steve got with this other person. That other person is on YouTube. And that other person sent me photos of Steve's legs, I think his neck and his forehead, cigarette burns.
Is that the dude that was in the wheelchair?
No. It's the guy that she just did a live stream with the other day at the car show.
So that's the guy with the cars.
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
That, and now let me explain to you a little bit more about how she either lies about people that she doesn't care about anymore, or she is just that disgusting that she would get back with this person. She literally told people on multiple occasions that she walked in and that dude was jerking off in front of her daughter.
Yep.
And
Wow.
Yeah, I heard the same fucking story, DFK, you fucking idiot.
And she's with him again.
Yep. And Dank, there's more to the story with the gentleman in the wheelchair. The same scratches, the same abuse, the same thing.
Probably. I just can't. I don't know because he never reached out to me.
Okay.
He never reached out to me, and so I don't have any evidence on that or whatever. But on the guy that she's with now, yes, I've seen the pictures on his Facebook. They were sent to me from his girlfriend at the time. She's still a sub of mine, and yes, it's official. Betty does these things. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to
So
go back.
I wouldn't put it past her to do it to the handicap boy or the handicap dude. I wouldn't put it past her.
Handicap. He has a similar story, and he refused to press charges.
Oh my God, dude, that's fucked up. That's fucked up because that guy for sure was.
And you know what she told me, Dank? She told me that you and your friends attacked him.
Wow.
She said you attacked him, the guy in the wheelchair.
I know she did.
Yep.
And you know what? The one and only interaction that I ever had with him, I actually posted it in a video on my YouTube. And it's a message that I sent to him on Messenger. It was a long paragraph, and I just pretty much said, check this out. I have no ill will towards you. I don't want to come between you and your girl's relationship. All I want to do is explain to you a few things that I know about this woman before you get your children involved with this woman and all this shit. Hear me out. And I just laid it all out. I said, just, you're invited to go to my channel, take a look. If not, that's fine. I'll never contact you again if you don't contact me. I think he sent me, or he might have sent like a troll video, saying fuck you or whatever, something like that. And I just never responded. So that's what she if that's what she considers me attacking him, that's pretty fucked up because I showed him the utmost respect. And I showed the actual text message that I sent him, the one and only one. She's just such a fucking compulsive liar. It's disgusting.
I know, but she has some, and I'm going to say powerful people that have some influence on here that she has convinced that she is a victim. Yeah. And she victimizes people. She victimizes people.
Absolutely.
Men. And she uses children's. She uses children's.
Her own supporters that are victims, that have been through things, just as bad as she has. Her own supporters, just for asking her questions, or for seeing Betty for what she was, have gotten their books that they sent to her burnt. Okay, so Betty burnt this book that a very loyal subscriber to her sent to her, that she wrote a book and sent it to Betty. Betty was so fucking disgusting that she kept it cordial with that lady, and then sent her a message one day when that lady's mom was dying. Betty knew that this lady's mom was dying. Betty sends this lady a message and says, "Hey, I'm going to review your book on my live stream. Come check it out." Bro, she fucking did nothing but destroy slander, and trash that lady while burning her book.
Because this is how she gets clout. She gets controversy. She gets clicks and views. This woman
but
is
also she
stolen.
does it behind the scenes too,
Stolen.
though, D-Dad. But she does it behind the scenes, not for clicks or views or anything, because of what we're just talking about.
No.
The cigarette burns. The
When
cigarette
she's
burns.
live, she can relate to a victim. There's no doubt in my mind that that girl hasn't been through something, but she has turned her bad life into
Yeah, the victim turned into the bully.
victimizing others that have been through it. She looks for victims and she
Yes.
capitalizes on it. For fuck's
Yes,
sake.
the victim became the predator,
Yes.
and her prey are
She's the
victims.
predator. She became the predator, and she's got people like AB believing this shit.
I know, and that's not good. She's getting all kinds of fucking, and like I said, she does have a lot of support. She's involved in like Trump groups. She's had, she's been in these Q groups and all this stuff. And you dig up and you find a lot of disgusting people through there, that are willing to do some stuff for maybe a fucking titty shot, or because there's disgusting fucking dudes out there that will, spend their whole fucking time on the internet just to fucking please some girl that he thinks that he's going to be with, that will never be with her.
You
And
know, and what kind of victim? What kind of victim that?
She literally has people that go out and attack other people for her.
What kind of victim goes out there and sells her, her body?
Yeah.